This is Dean Ween from Ween. I've been playing the same Stratocaster in Ween for, I don't know, almost like 20 years now. It's a red 1962 Dakota red Stratocaster, slab board neck. I bought it on an early Ween tour in Los Angeles. It was expensive at the time, but it was like $1,600 or something. And now it's probably, I don't know what it's worth. I beat the crap out of it, but I've used this pretty much. I have probably like 30 guitars, but I've used one guitar for pretty much all of our recording sessions and all of our gigs. You're lucky if you can find like one or two guitars in your lifetime like that. It might not be playable to somebody else, but it just fits my hand good. And anyway, I've been playing it for so long. I've had it refretted a bunch of times over the years. There's nothing really original left on it except the wood, just the neck and the body. Everything's been replaced or swapped out. I could never find a suitable backup guitar for it. I'd go and I'd buy new Fenders, and I guess the saying, you know, they don't make them like they used to, kind of holds really true with guitars, maybe because of the wood, and you can't get Brazilian rosewood anymore that they made the fretboards out of. But anyway, my backup guitars, I'd always get so frustrated with them when I break a string that I inevitably end up smashing them or giving them away or or smashing them. But I never thought to try and get an endorsement or anything with Fender, because I figured, like, you know, they got Eric Clapton and Eric Johnson and Jeff Beck and, you know, Hendrix. Everybody plays their stuff. So finally, last year in '08, John Dreyer, the head of artist relations at Fender, got in touch with me and said he was going to come out to see us in Phoenix, and he wanted to talk, and they were big fans there. And I got to know him. He was a really nice guy, and I told him about my dilemma with the backup guitar. So he tried to find me a production model that was kind of like a match to mine, something like a 62 profile neck and something that weighed the same, but it just didn't work out. He sent me some guitars, and I sent them back because they just weren't right. And I tried everything, tried going in the Guitar Center and picking some off the rack, but they ended up all getting smashed or whatever. So I guess 20 years of trying was long enough, and I finally got an endorsement with Fender. And what he proposed, which was a great idea, and I'd never thought of it, was to take my guitar and send it out to Alex Perez at the Fender Custom Shop. And he said they'd done it before for a bunch of other people, and they'd take my guitar apart, they'd measure everything like down to, you know, just the millionth of an inch or whatever, and they'd weigh it and match the finish on it, and get everything, you know, match my pickups, because I have a very specific pickup configuration. So reluctantly, I mailed it out in between tours in the middle of Ween's tour for La Cucaracha. We had like 6 weeks off. They took my guitar apart, they did all that stuff, and I don't know how long it took, maybe like 4 months later, they would send me pictures of the process along the way, like, you know, the piece of wood they would make it from, and it was like Christmas. Like one day I got a phone call saying that the guitar was done, and I got it, and it's a very close replica. I think me and probably my guitar tech, Gabe Monago, are the only two people that could probably tell the difference between the two of them if you put them on stands next to each other. They even put the wear marks in from my arm on the body, and all the belt buckle rash on the back. It's pretty hilarious. So now when we play live, if I still play my old guitar, but if I break a string and I get mine swapped out for the Replicaster, I forget that I'm actually playing the backup, and I don't mind, because it weighs the same, it feels the same, it sounds the same. It's not the same, of course, but you know, I guess I feel privileged that I that I could have such a thing, and it's truly one of a kind, and it's neat. I have model Dean Ween 0001, one of one.